shit that I be talking about people ain't ready for. Listen to
Conversation, kid.
I'm a little bit older than you. Some shit keep to yourself.
Okay.
Motherfuckers will tell you to say it, and then they'll step away from you when you say it, and it'll ruin everything you do. Keep some of that shit to yourself. I'm serious. Everything ain't for the world.
I'm feeling this. I'm your professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a scantron, it's pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail, you saw the clip. And I really gotta say this. I mean, David Banner hit the nail on the head on that. Because even as a person that's a content creator, there are certain things I want to say. And I have the inclination to say, but then it's like, man, why? Man, y'all don't. I might well just keep that to myself because, you know, it might be a little too, like, honesty might be a little too offensive. You know, let me just talk about something else because what I really want to say and what I'm really thinking, this ain't the time and place. You know, that's something I had to say in person, not online. Or this just isn't the right time and era because sometimes you say things and people are so in their own world and their mindset is such that they can't even grasp what you know you're about to say. So it's like, I'm not even gonna share this with you because it doesn't make sense. You're gonna argue me down about this, and then when you catch up, 6 months, a year, 5 years from now, you go, that's what you were talking about. Yeah. And sometimes, I was watching the George Foreman movie last night, and there was a scene where when he was a preacher, and he said, he was upset with himself because he didn't reach this kid because he wanted the kid to meet him where he was at mentally and spiritually instead of meeting the kid where he was at mentally and spiritually. And sometimes that makes sense with connecting with people, but on the flip side of that, sometimes it's like, even if I meet you where you at with what I want to say, you ain't there yet. You can't even accept it. You can't even be open to really hear it. So why? One of the interesting things about getting older in life is when you have a conversation with somebody and you say something that just makes them shut up. And I don't mean in a bad way. I mean, they say something, you respond, and they're like, they shut up because it's like, I never thought about that at all. I didn't realize I did that. And I can see why they said what they said. Oh my goodness. I don't even want to say I'm sorry because I just I done went all the way in this direction doing this thinking I did the right thing and it's totally wrong. And I could have did the simplest of things and I'm treating this person like they need to be a mind reader. But they read my actions. And that was my actions. And nothing I could say. Nothing I could say. And then you had the situations where, and I really don't like this online or in society, where you have people who are trolling and troll mentalities and they want to mess with people. And that's like, I can't say anything to you because if I say something to you, you're going to go from trolling to Karen to victim to, you know, I did this to you publicly, but when you respond publicly, I'm a cry. Alas, I'm such a victim. Did you see this? I'm recording this visually and audio. I won't record what I did and what I was doing 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, or just now to cause this situation. But oh, did you hear what they said to me? I don't know how that happened. Oh, what went on? It's like, okay, this what we doing. So sometimes it's like, I'm gonna leave you alone. You know. And another thing where, and what David Banner was talking about, he was like, he's older than the young lady, and he was like, I'm older than you. So and sometimes we trying to tell young people things or younger people things like, yo, I was young too. And what I see what you're about to say, or what you're about to do, it's not gonna go well. You might want to shut up. I'm gonna run down to you why I'm telling you to shut up, because you're gonna say this, and this, and this is gonna happen. Like there's a clip right now on social media of a football player who got cut in training camp because there was like no girlfriends allowed, like basically in a hotel. And he asked his girlfriend to drop something off, and she didn't leave or whatever. He didn't meet in the lobby and go. She was in his room, and I guess she stayed over and got caught, or stayed too long and made it look like he was breaking the rules. And he got cut. But before he got cut, because he got cut, and he was like, okay, I get it. But before he got cut, he had this look and demeanor, like, oh, I just, this is not a big deal. It's just I broke a few rules. My bad, coach. I've done some things in college and in high school, but I'm good. I can play ball. And the coach was like, look, we gonna get rid of you. And then, and the way it's put is like, guy's girlfriend gets him cut. No, he got himself cut. Because they told him the rules. They ain't had to tell his girlfriend. And it's one of those situations where somebody will sit there and tell you, bro, why do you need to push the envelope so much? You're doing too much. I ain't got to. You know what? I'm gonna just shut up. Since you keep playing this game and pushing the envelope and getting right to the edge, I might as well not talk. Cause the only way you gonna learn is, when they get rid of you. And now they got rid of you. And now you're just sitting there. Man, but I just had her over, and she was gonna leave, And the people that were like when he was younger in college and told him, you need to chill out, you need to grow up. They sitting there like that. That's what you get. That's what you get. And other times, sometimes, I've done interviews in the past where I was just clowning around and wilding out, and the cameraman told me, I remember that once, he was like, yo, that's too much. You wilding. And like, I was just playing. I'm playing. He's like, yeah, but that's too much. I was like, okay, my bad. But there, but people save information like that to throw it out about you years later. Like, we remember him. He was the guy that did it. And it's like, calm down, yo. And on top of that, sometimes you learn. I don't want to say what I'm thinking, because you really don't want no smoke about, like, if I say what I'm thinking, you're gonna get offended and you're gonna want to do something, but you really don't want no smoke, because what I'm saying, I mean it, and I mean it. And if you act up, you're gonna get stepped on. But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take you there.